Hey guys, welcome back to another First Look Friday where we take a new game or a game we haven't played before and let it put it through its paces. Tonight we are returning to Warsim, the Realm of Aslona. Following from last week's, because there was a lot of things that we didn't look at last week, and I thought, well, let's give it a whirl and see what we can find. So here we go. First thing to note is, last week I changed all the text and everything because it was too small on the screen, and it remembered that I changed it, so I didn't have to do that. And we are recording this in a window on OBS because it won't recognize it as a game per se. So let's load a save game, hit 2, enter, and we'll go for Bog 1. So we actually have to physically type this in. Bog 1, enter. There we go. So we're in year 85. Wow. And we have 415 gold, 472 men from 5 lands, public opinion is 20, and years remaining 25. Okay. Don't know. So if I hit 0, we didn't do this before, you see, didn't do 0. So hit 0 and enter. And that will, as you prepare to move on your head, diplomat approaches you. My almighty, you still have some unresolved matters. There are 50 people waiting in the throne room to see you, and you still have yet to finish the exploration this year. Good point. We will deal with those matters first. Okay. So let's have a look. Recruit. Hang on. Visit the throne room because there's 17 people meet it. So yeah, hit backspace perks. Just going to turn that down in my headphones a little bit because it's deafening me. Hopefully you can hear it all right. I can adjust it in post if not. But yeah, 7, we will revisit the throne room where there are 15 visitors waiting. I presume this X here means that I cannot at the moment upgrade the throne room. I don't know, but let's have a look at the next visitor. Who is the next visitor? Come on, send in the next visitor. Ah, there we go. Visited by a gnome who points to the corner and says, "What's that over there in that corner of your throne room?" Then as you glance to the corner, the gnome pulls a face at you and yells, "You're a simpleton." Okay. He runs away and throws a rude hand gesture at you. Okay, so we will do the next one. You're visited by a travelling bard. He asks to play a song for you on his lute for a price of 608 gold. I'm a decent musician. I shall play you a lengthy song. Oh, I'm going to ask his name. The bard reveals his name to be Rauk. Okay, I'm going to ask him of his origins. My uncle's a legendary bard. I hope to follow in his footsteps. Okay. 608 gold's a lot of money. Let's hire him as a member of staff. He's not currently looking for full-time work. Okay. Well, we'll let him leave the court then. I don't want to pay him 608 gold for a song. The Battlefront says, "Well, there's only one way to respond to that, my lord." And he puts his hands behind his ears and blows a raspberry at you before walking away. -1 relation to the Musicians Guild. Total relation is -1. Oh dear. I've messed things up with the Musicians Guild. I'm a bad boy. Experience visited by an inexperienced guildsman who is followed by 7 young men. He claims just as he has served, it is time for his sons to serve in the army. That's 30 gold for each of them to cover the cost of the extra work he'll have to do without them around. Yeah, we'll pay for the gold this time. We've got 7 new soldiers. Thank you, my lord. This will be a great help. He says and bows and turns. Serve well, my boys, before leaving. We have 7 extra soldiers. Nice. Right, let's see the next visitor. Visited by a smelly traveller who steps forward and says, "My lord, I have something important to tell you." He takes a moment and says, "You smell," before running for the door. Yes, let's arrest him. The guys react and manage to grab the smelly traveller, but the slippery bugger managed to get away. Ah, this is fun. Your guards bring forward a man who is accused of murdering peasants. Ask him to explain himself. Please, I didn't do it. This is a huge mistake. Ask the arresting guard for a statement. Cut down without second thought. We later discover that the man was not guilty. Oh, I didn't ask him to cut him down. I asked him for a statement. You're visited by an old man who asks you if you could spare a few coins for he and his family to resort to, as he and his family had to resort to eating their family dog. They ate the family dog. I think he needs to go to the dungeons. Seeing the situation unfolding, the boys flee the throne room. Rumours of your cruelty spread, minus one public opinion, plus one prisoner. Oh dear, I'm a bad, bad king. Come on. You're visited by a travelling bard. He asks you to play a song in his vampiric lute. I'm not the worst position. I shall play you a song. I'm going to ask him of his origins. Ooh, the Wild Skulls. Hopefully one day I can form a band like them. What's your name, young man? Arzel. Oh, I like you. I'll listen to your song then. The bard nods and prepares to play for you. Right. That was a great performance. That was such a great performance. Payment bonus 50 gold. That was disgraceful. That was acceptable. It was acceptable. It wasn't the worst I've heard. Bard nods in gratitude. We shall let him leave the court. Alright, how many more have we got? 8. Oh dear. A man who adorns a travelling silver tongue and claims he can gain a higher public opinion with your people, or a lower one if you wish, for a price of course. How do you increase? I go around fabricating great and improvable tales of your glory and kindness, paying drunks and pauper children to join me in vouching for your greatness and spreading the world. It's foolproof, I assure you. Oh dear. Right, I think we'll pay him 600 gold. There we go. Silvertongue heads off and works his magic soon. Rumours of your kindness spread. Good, we need some good rapport. 7 people wait to see me. Oh dear. Visited by a local stick collector who enters the throne room and says he's been put in charge of an orphanage and he thinks that 4 of the boys are ready to be taken into the army. He says they're fit and ready to fight, however he expects a small token. No, I think I'll pay for his... Yes. I hope the officers will use you. They are pretty good lads, all things considered. He bows and leaves. 6 people waiting to visit. I'm visited by a travelling bard. He asks to play a song for you on his lute. I'm a beginner. I should play a great and lengthy song. What are your origins? I'm a member of the musician. I'm now virtually retired, but I do enjoy performing from time to time. Your name? Eldrin. Okay, we'll listen to your song, Eldrin. Well, I've heard worse. I've definitely heard worse. It's no Ed Sheeran, but I've definitely heard worse. Right. That was acceptable as well. Blood nods in gratitude. Let's hire him as a member of staff. I'll tell you he'll work for 1 gold and tells you your skill level as bard is 5. Bad. No, we'll hire him. Oh, plus 5 relations to the Magician's Guild. Play. Nice. Right, next visitor. Let's get these out of the way. Dear. An armed man says we'll fight for you for a fee of 10 gold. Yeah, why not? The order of the gold to be paid and the recruitment is done. Oh, missed the rest of that. Next visitor. A member of the Aslona militia. He begs you to allow him into the army where the real glory is. Oh, let's take him in. He bows and joins your army. There we go. Next visitor. Your fist by a pudding gesture says, hello. Sorry, I'm really nervous. I thought we're better to tell person to tell my first joke to than my ruler. But now I see that was a mistake. Let's listen to the joke. What did the monkey say to the banana? Nothing. Monkeys can't talk. That was an okay joke, actually. The man nods and leaves. 2 people waiting to see me. Oh dear. This by a small goblin who looks at you blankly, holds out his hand and says, give coin. Let's give him a coin. You give the goblin a single coin, he snatches it and runs away. That's okay. You have a travelling bard asked to play a song on his lute for a price of 72 gold. I'm a decent musician. I shall play you a lengthy song. Etar, what are your origins? Come from a long line of musicians. I hope to keep it that way. Okay, you can play your song. Ooh, that's worse than the guy I hired. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm just going to let him leave the court. There's no one waiting to see you. Right. So let's exit out of there. Right, now what else do we have to do? We have 400 recruits, sell, disband. Right, let's go through these one at a time then. Hire units, sell units, disband units, disarm or convert units, recruitment upgrades, troop wages. Oh, let's have a look at that. Soldier's wages currently 1 gold, knight wages currently 3 gold. You look at current troop wages, you can increase or decrease them, except soldier wages between 1 and 5 gold per year per unit, and for knights between 3 and 15 gold per year per unit. Higher wages increase your man's loyalty and will draw more to fight you. Right. I'm going to set them on 2, and the knight's wages I'm going to set on 5. There you go. May as well go bankrupt. There we go. They both had a pay increase, and hopefully it's above the inflation rate. Well, it is, because they got one got 50% and one got about 66, 70. No, one got 100% pay rise, and the other probably got about a 66% pay rise, roughly. Right, what we've got in there? Look at hiring soldiers. Hire soldiers from local guards. 44 gold. Undiscovered soldier recruitment source. No, we're not going to hire any soldiers. So we can hire soldiers, knights, bandits, goblins, and etc. Peasants, what do this? From the local militia. No. Knights. Ooh, they're expensive. Bandits. 10 gold, 90 available. So that would cost me 900 if I hired all of them. Hire bandits from your prison. No, you 0, please. And goblins, how much are they? Hire tribal goblins from the local goblin slaver. No. And other hireable units. Build a foreign mercenary hall. Well, we can't do that because there's no number on there. Okay. Sell units, disband units, disarm or convert units. What does that do? Charm soldiers convert them into peasants. Can't convert knights to recruiters without a recruitment hall. Can't train slaves into slave soldiers without slaves. Right. And recruitment upgrades. We haven't looked at that yet, have we? Militia recruitment signs. Basic nobility quarters. Small market favour. Let's go for a small market favour. You pass out a few hundred gold among some of the influencers. Hold 2 traders for favours with the pricing. Okay. Yeah, don't want to do any more of that. So let's exit out of there. Recruits at higher mercenary companies. Let's have a look at that. Mountain Lords. Ouch. Yes, we can't afford any of those. Manage staff and champions. Hire a spy master. Court jester. We've got a court musician now. We've got Eldrin the Bard. So can I do any of these grayed out ones, like hire a steward or something? Let's have a look. Specialists are sent to your court. You may speak to each of them to learn of their skills and talents. Right, let's have a look at Elrak. Hire them for 100. Greet on Elrak, and you're uncertain. I'm going to be real with you. Send away any of the other swines to seek this job. I'm the only worthy candidate. I'm excellent matter of stewardship. I won't let you down. And we need big armies. I will use the throne room as a recruitment base. I've always been a supporter of your family. I require a pay of 184 per year. What about Sir Callius the Crushed Wave Watcher? Attention, I'm Sir Callius the Crushed Wave Watcher. I'm a good steward. It's fact, and I believe it in jailing your opponents and naysayers. You make my father proud of me to fight alongside the great ruler. I ask a pay of 162 gold per year. And heir is Wolfeater the Third. I'm a good steward, in fact, who pay. I will never spend any of your gold. I've travelled 3 days to serve you. You will pay me 180 gold coins per year. Right. Let's have a look at Elrak again. 184. I fancy Aris, the Wolf Eater. There we go. A spy master. They're almost dead. Right, what are you doing over? Not a spell that I'd give you to try. Oh, that rhymed. I promise to serve you well. Right. Hogfat the Zealous. So I'm the one named Hogfat the Zealous. I'm a master in the art of spying. It would be a supreme honor to serve at your side. I beg for about 166 gold per year. And then we've got Robert the Corpse Grinder. Once discovered that the king's son had been replaced by an evil wizard, it made for quite awkward feasts. When ready to work for you, I asked a payment of 132 per year. Well, however, I'm not interested in, but Hogfat is quite expensive. Robert is... well, we've got the prices there, look, next to the screen. Got the prices here. 52, 76. I'm going to go for Robert the Corpse Grinder, I think. I like the sound of his name. Right, Court Jester. Who have we got? Larak the Severed. Read over 30 books of farting. I am quite well versed, especially all kinds of jokes. If you don't harm me, I will start a rebellion. I request payment of 38 gold per year. Okay. Eldrin of the Isle of Skulls. Alexander Elscott, I'm a good fool and I specialise in everything else. Born a fool and I could die your fool. Will you pay me 26 gold per year? And then Sir Sin, the Untouched Master. I was once proclaimed the greatest fool in the land. Quite a talent to specialise in orc jokes. Let me amuse you. I ask for pay for 27 gold per year. It's interesting that the higher cost comes up after. I like jokes and riddles. Or shall we go for all jokes? Let's go for all jokes. It's only 38 a year. Our first champion, who are we going to have? Ouch. 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 Oh dear. Hire a champion. They are expensive. I think we're going to leave them for now. Let's manage our staff. Who have we got? Arrange diplomacy. We haven't done that. Head diplomat operator appears before your bows with you. You can discuss possible diplomatic moves and actions with your neighbours. Oh dear. We're at war with the rebels, the bandit horde, the Goblin King of Krut, the Goblin King of Arak, the independent terrorists of Aslona militia, bandit groups, adventurer groups, Loxley Goblin Slayer. Right, let's have a look at this. Faction relation. Oh right, so you can can't take diplomatic action with Iraq. Right. So maybe if we can get the Krut on side, we might be able to get through to Iraq. Through their troop tree. Ooh. Okay. There's still such a lot. The Real King of Arak is widely considered a great fool. Nice! Yeah, it's one of the two largest goblin clans in the land, rather to the kingdom of Krut, and vast number they are known for their tribal nature. Okay. Nice bit of music. So let's have a look at Krut. Right, we can't have diplomatic action with Krut either. Relations with others. Right, so that's going to be about the same then. What's this, the bandit horde? Ouch. About fellow the bandit overlord, view their treachery with their relations to other factions. Offer peace. Seek peace with the bandit horde of Fenor. You finally end your war with them. Choose who you send carefully. Send a soldier as an emissary. Send a knight. Let's send a knight as an emissary. If you're willing to pay. Oh, I can't afford to pay 89,000 gold. But get the gold one way or another. Yeah, good luck, I haven't got it. Haha! You cannot offer peace again until next year. Okay. The rebels. Bribe, stop raiding your bribe and disband. About the rebels. Okay, so there's a lot in here. Your diplomat brings you a list of all known independent kingdoms and territories. You may look into each one of them and learn their race, culture and law, as well as conduct diplomacy with them. Okay, there is a lot to this game, guys. Prime Minotaurs. Okay. Right. The reddish night, great host of Gunprius. No, we can't have diplomatic action with them, but they do tolerate us. Okay. The Southeast Toadlings. There's so much to this game. Massive. Guys, I can't keep going through this because it's just going to take forever. Oh, trade diplomacy. Let's have a look at that. See if we can get some trade into diplomacy. See if we can get a trade agreement going. Woohoo! I'm very happy to trade with you and move that the deal take place immediately. Nice. Cool. Send a gift of gold. Send them 324 gold. Need Baba accept your gift and sends you thanks and for your great and profitable friendship. Nice. Okay. So there is an awful lot in this game, guys. Awful lot. Don't think we're going to go any more down that line with those. And Loxley, the Goblin Slaver, and adventure groups. There's so much to do. There is. We can't go through it all in half an hour, guys. So the game is brilliant. It's thoroughly enjoyable and thoroughly. It really gets stuck into it. There's a lot to do. Let's try this end of current year thing again. As you approach moving ahead to you haven't fully explored the realm this year. Okay. Good point. So we're going to fully explore the realm. 3 exploration chances left and 9 fights left in the arena as well. We'll come back to that. But on that score, this is a really fun game to play, guys. Thoroughly enjoying it. It's so deep, so extensive. We've barely scratched the surface, but I don't think this is one that is going to be massive for doing on YouTube or things like that. It's more of a private play thing that you can just engross yourself in it and just disappear from the world for a little while. So for a private personal play, I think it is brilliant. For content on YouTube or streaming on Twitch or anything like that, maybe not so much, unless you can find a group of like-minded people who would enjoy it. I might consider giving this a bash on Twitch at some point, because then the viewers can choose what I do, where I go. Yeah, I think I might do that at some point. But for the time being, I say this game is definitely worth giving it a bash, guys, if you've got $7.99 to spare, because that's how much it costs. There'll be a link for it in the description below. Great thanks to the developer of this game. He spent a lot of time on it. It's been going for like 4 or 5 years now, I think, in development, and this is the first full release. It's worth it, guys. Let's go to game saves and settings, and we'll save the game, and we'll save it again as Bog 1, because I'm happy to overwrite it. There we go, and we can exit the game now. Quit to desktop is a 9. That will end the game. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I have enjoyed playing it, and I'm going to be playing it again, but not through YouTube. Next week, I think we'll come back and we will possibly start off on Conan. I have Conan. It was bought for me by Old Gamers Never Die. as a little prize for a little thing he did on his YouTube channel. So I think we might give Conan a visit next week. In the meantime, guys, be safe, be well, be happy. Enjoy every moment of life, because that's what it's all about. War and Old Gamer, signing off for now. Bye bye.